It's so hard for me to think of Kobe as on his way out and remembering 20 years. 20 is a lot to remember.
You know, people ask me all the time what I will remember most about Kobe.
Bryant, to shot!
When I met him when he was 18, he said that he was going to be the greatest Laker ever. Jerry West also said that to me. And, you know, first couple years were kind of patchy, but, you know, you saw the determination in the kid and you saw his work ethic. And you know, Phil Jackson joined us and we were able to knock off three, and it was fun.
Prior to my initial press conference with the Lakers, I sat down and talked to him. I'd never seen anybody who wanted to win so badly and wanted as much information as possible. I know the triangle, he said. I've read the books. I'm ready to start winning. I want to start playing right now. Of course, it was June.
The guy was relentless in going to the gym and working out. I remember when I played with him, we get to the gym, he's been there an hour before we got there. And then we were walking out the gym, he's still in there getting up shots and working on his craft. And you really have to appreciate a guy who wanted to get better, who went in the gym and put in the hard work to get better. So you have to appreciate about him very much.
The attack, the tenacity, the hunger he played with, the intensity he played with, the warrior-like approach to practice, let alone a game.
His dedication, his determination, and his work ethic. It was just unmatched. I mean, this man every single summer wanted to add a little bit more to his repertoire to be the best player that he could possibly be.
He's always been incredible. Always been one of the best players on the floor. The best I ever played with.
Playing with Kobe, his final season has been great. His focus has been just like I remember when I got here in 2010. One thing that's never changed with Kobe Bryant is his focus.
He was the ultimate competitor. He was never satisfied, and he always wanted more.
His relentless pursuit of excellence, of being the best, every opportunity that he got.
Just his winning drive, his competitive spirit, his desire to be the best on the floor every single night. That's what I'll remember about him, for sure.
But if he had to take on the other team by himself, he solely believed that he could do that. So there's only a couple guys, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, who had that type of willpower and that type of killer instinct.
When I played with Kobe, he was 18. Now I'm coaching Kobe. And, you know, he was a kid when I played. He's a man now, and an iconic man.
Playing with Kobe was awesome.
Playing with Kobe was challenging.
Absolutely exhausting.
An incredible experience.
Like a dream come true.
You knew going into every game that you had the best player in the world on your team.
You never knew what he was going to do on the court, but the thing you respected most was that he was going to play hard each and every night.
He expected the most out of you because he put the most in for himself.
There were no days off, essentially. Even if we physically had a day off, mentally you were constantly thinking about how to excel, how to take the next step, how to get better, because you knew that's what he was doing.
He's been, an unbelievable part of my life since I've met him, since I've been his teammate, playing against him, with him, or whatever. So one great moment, can't think of one. It's just too many.
The most memorable moment I've had with Kobe is winning that first championship.
The Lakers are NBA champions once again. LA wins the 2009 NBA title.
Sitting in the locker room afterwards, and you could tell that he was reflective and how far he had come since, the last time we won the championship, which was 2002. And you could see in that reflective moment that he had finally gotten to a point that maybe he wasn't sure he'd ever get to, and he was there at that moment in that locker room in Orlando.
After years of hard work with a group of brothers was something I'll never forget.
Well, my favorite, most memorable Kobe moment has to be involved with me. It was on the free throw line, and I gave Kobe the nod. They made the free throw, and I took it out.
He needs some help. Long run out by Kobe Bryant. What did I just see?
I was like shocked that he was able to catch it because it was a bad pass by me, but his athleticism had him to the ball, and then he was able to do almost a 360 dunk and dunk on somebody. Another great moment that I remember about Kobe Bryant, also involves me. It was up in Portland in the playoffs, and he had the quote-unquote Kobe stopper on him, and he drove to the hole.
And he has it against Ruben Patterson, the Kobe stopper. Bryant dishing off. Morey for three.
All my memories kind of involve Kobe giving me the ball because we know how much Kobe likes to pass the ball.
3 weeks before the game against Toronto, where he had 81 points, where we played Dallas, and I was a coach at the time, and he had 62 points at the end of the third quarter. Dallas had 61.
Now Kobe for three. I don't believe it. Incredible.
And Phil Jackson asked me to ask Kobe if he wanted to go in the beginning of the fourth quarter and try to get 70. And Kobe looked up at the scoreboard. We were up by about 30. And he said, no, I'm not going to go in. We don't need it tonight. I'll get it another night. And I got mad at him because I was like, you know how many people could say that they got 70 points? You got a chance to get 70 points. And he said, yeah, we're up 30 tonight, though. I'll do it another time. And I just kind of shook my head. And about 3 weeks later, he had the 81-point game against Toronto.
Probably the most memorable, I think it was our first championship, going against Indiana, and the refs were giving me a hard time, and I fouled out, and if Indiana won the game, they could tie it. And right before I fouled out, Kobe looked at me, and he didn't have a worry in the world. He said, I got you, big fella, and I'm going to take over.
Shaking on Miller. How good is this kid?
I think after that game, I think that's when I said he's the best player ever.